Welcome to Phoenix Rising. I'm Coach Kathleen. Ladies, when you hear a man say, "I'm a mama's boy," what does that make you think? So you may have heard it said that a mama's boy is a good thing because how a man treats his mother is how he'll treat you. So if he treats her good, he'll treat you good. That is not the case. If he's in a functional family dynamic, then yes, he may treat you very well if he treats his mother very well. But if he's in a dysfunctional family situation, he will not treat you the same way he treats his mother. He will treat his mother better than you because he's been programmed at a very young age to be responsible for her emotions, for her well-being, for her wants and needs being met, which is a codependent, dysfunctional family dynamic. So if she has a need met, emotional needs, and she puts it on her children to meet those needs, that is the beginning of a very dysfunctional relationship. So, but it's very ingrained, it's very deep, and it's very difficult to address unless the man is self-aware enough to realize that it's a problem and that it needs to be fixed. And it has to be addressed at a very, very deep level so that he can understand how to cut those apron strings. So women, when I say a mama's boy is not a good thing, I mean that because typically when I hear that, I think codependency and family enmeshment, and that this man has been made to be responsible for his mother, and it's so deeply ingrained in him that he can't break that. So no woman is ever going to take his mother's place. So when he goes into a serious relationship or a marriage, his mom is still going to come first, not his wife, which is not how it should be. So in a normal family relationship, in a healthy, functional family relationship, the parent teaches the children to, at some point, to separate and become their own person, teaches them independence, and sends them out into the world on their own to be their own person. So when they're a child, the nucleus family, the immediate family, are the parents and the siblings. But when you move away from your family and you marry, your new spouse becomes your immediate family. Your spouse and your children become your immediate family. And your parents and your siblings then become your extended family. They're this like second tier. You've got your first tier with your spouses and your children, and then your next tier is your parents and siblings. So they no longer are the priority. Your wife should always be the priority, not your mother. So if your mother is interfering, if she's not respecting boundaries, that needs to be addressed, but it needs to be addressed by the man, by the husband, not the wife. She's not the one that should be trying to do battle with your mother, mister, if you're listening, because this is the male's job to set boundaries with his mom, with his parents. So each spouse should be setting boundaries with their own parents and not having to put their spouse in between that to run interference for them. So if you hear a man say that he is a mama's boy, you got to be very careful because probably there is going to be a lot of codependency there, and you are never going to be as important to him as mama is.